Hello from Mobile World Congress, Barcelona. I'm James Joyner and I'm your host on this panel about connected two-wheelers. Today, we're discussing how rider expectations are changing and the unique challenges meeting them on two-wheelers brings. We'll discuss how HARMAN ReadyRide is unlocking new connected two-wheeler experiences and the role of ecosystem collaboration. To unpack that, I'm joined by three great panelists. We have Sharia Vivari, Director at HARMAN, Nitin Chawla, Senior Director of Product Management at Qualcomm, and Klaus Krumholtz, Vice President of Electronics at KTM. Thank you.
Thank you, James.
Let's dive straight in. Sharia, how are rider expectations changing, and what are the unique challenges in meeting those expectations on two-wheelers versus cars?
Thank you so much, James. This is how I'm seeing is that within the two-wheelers, we are having four different challenges that we see on the OEM side as well as the rider side is regarding the safety, security, upgradability, as well as the user experience. These are the areas that Harman two-wheeler solution Ready Ride is focusing to address, and I'm happy to elaborate further. Nitin, you would like to continue?
Sure, thanks, Suryar. So, I will talk about the challenges which both riders and OEMs are facing. So, riders are facing the challenge basically, they are looking for more digital services which are more intuitive and seamlessly integrated. They are not only looking for the basic smart applications like navigation or streaming, rather, they are looking for more advanced edge AI, voice UI application, and advanced rider assistance systems. Coming to OEM, they are looking for differentiating their brand by offering more connected services and enhanced digital services to the end user. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you, Nitin. I think I can confirm that from an OEM perspective. I think we see a KTM bike here in the booth, and this is what we built. There's already infotainment used and connectivity used as a differentiator. You can see we have built in nice services, and we experienced it this morning. Traffic jam here in Barcelona is really terrible, even early in the morning. And yeah, we are adding a navigation integrated with connected services. And in the next step, it will be even more motorcycle tailored, not only the fastest, but also the most scenic and the most curvy routes.
So, Sharia, we heard there about some of the obstacles. How do you design products around those challenges?
In those four areas that I mentioned, for example, regarding the safety, we are focusing on ARAS because that is very important. The riders are not protected as the four-wheelers. So we need to make sure that the accidents are prevented from happening, and that's why ARAS is a very important area. The second area is that in case of a collision or an avoidable accident, how you can prevent fatal situations. And this is to our hardware need to be e-call ready for the future. And that is what we have been focused. On the security side, we strongly believe that we need to take care of our riders and their assets. So something like the theft alert, stolen vehicle tracking, as well as the remote immobilization will be very important in regard to this security. Upgradability, in my opinion, is very important. You don't want to send the riders to a dealer just for purpose of a software upgrade. So upgradability need to be happening over the air, as well as receiving information from the bike through the same pipeline. For receiving diagnostic information from the bike, be able to improve the bike's feature functionality by analyzing them and improving the bike's performance. Finally, what I mentioned regarding the user experience, this is the area that is very dear to my heart, is dual Bluetooth, because it's not only you, but also your companion need to listen to music, be able to communicate with you through the channel, and also have the benefit from the audio as you have. Secondly, is important that we are also taking care of the CarPlay and the auto, that giving the flexibility to our users or riders for using any apps that they would like to use. Finally, it's also we are adding Harman marketplace in order for giving the advantage of the very specific two-wheeler specific apps to our customers. Nitin, would you like to continue?
Sure, yeah. So our Snapdragon platform, it delivers the right performance, compute, and along with the power efficiency and the thermal efficiency needed for the two-wheeler applications. Our custom software stack that enables the rider user experience use cases, and it enables the rider assistance use cases, which are more delivered to our partners. Thank you.
Yeah, I think there were a lot of features already mentioned, and I can only agree to what Jaya said. These are all the things we wish to have on our bikes. Just to give a little impression how difficult it sometimes is porting things over onto a motorcycle. When we started integrating a camera on a prototype vehicle, we figured out in the first place, oh, vibration is different. The algorithm struggles with the vibration and the picture is not as clear. The next thing is, oh, it's mounted on a different position than in a car. Again, the view is different. Then there's a lean angle and a pitch. Again, we experimented with different lenses, and yeah, we figured out, yeah, it's way more difficult as in a car. And finally, there's the dirt issue. Just a single insect can degrade the functionality of a camera system a lot. Cameras to the rear, it was really difficult. Yeah, but at the end, this is all solvable, and I think together is a effort we need to do together. And we already put in this motorcycle, we have here a lot of effort, for example, in a touchscreen. Of course, this is expected from customers in future using all the nice new features, but make it usable in the rainy conditions with gloves on. It was a challenge, but it works now, and we can build on that.
One thing I'm hearing from what Audio is saying is about the importance of partnerships and collaboration in this. Shreya, why is collaboration so important to the future of the connected mobility market?
Awesome. So you're absolutely right. Collaboration is the key. We did an extensive market research to understand what technologies are out there, and with our partner Qualcomm to challenge them, and they challenged us to find out what is there and what type of technology is available. Then we also simultaneously did the research with many of the OEMs and riders, understand OEMs' needs and riders' pains. This was the key, because then, based on those information we gathered, we designed our future products. Products doesn't need to be only for today, but also we need to address the future needs. So we created a very scalable product for this purpose. What then we did was that we provided our early samples to our several of the OEMs in order for them to challenge us, test it, validate it, and give us the feedback. What can be improved? What needed? What is working well and what is not working, in order us to improve it. And then we continued our collaboration with Qualcomm, giving them feedback. Okay, this is great. What can you do on this regard? What is there that we can do together and make this work better? And that makes a huge impact for the future product that can be perfect for the OEMs as well as the riders. The collaboration is the key, in my opinion. Nitin?
I completely agree with you, Sharia. So our wide ecosystem partners, they enable basically the OEM and the partners to quickly commercialize the two-wheeler specific use cases. Our Edge AI platform basically enables the scalable and upgradable models for the AI use cases like voice UI and advanced rider assistance systems.
Yeah, Jari and Nitin, I think I completely agree. From our perspective, we've made a lot of experience with the current product generation and how much effort it was building everything KTM specific. And I think the approach of a ready-ride system is the right one to make us faster and more efficient in future. We cannot afford spending all the money again on the features we already implemented. This is, I think, we want to build on a similar platform from a software perspective and reuse the things we develop. So I think the ready-ride approach, from my perspective, is a real good idea.
I think that's a great place to wrap. It's been a brilliant discussion. I'd like to thank all my panelists and thank everyone for watching.
Thank you.